Alright guys, so this is an update video of what's been going on with the van and what are my plans for it. Originally I did the diesel swap in this thing and it worked okay, but I rushed through that swap in order to have the van ready because at the time it was my only vehicle that was working, and I was about to head off to college and I just got out of the Navy, so I needed something to go to school in. While I was on deployment, it sat for 8 months and it wasn't started, so everything on it was rough. I got it working, swap the engine and transmission, but I rushed through it so much that I did a lot of no-nos, as you say. I used the original motor mounts on this 6.2 diesel. That's way too heavy. I hacked up the wiring, as you can see. Nothing is sitting right. Like when the transmission isn't even at the right level, it's pointed down. So I've got to figure out that it's going like this instead of where it should be, nice and level. So I've got new Synergy motor mounts for it. The reason why, also I tried to get the diesel to work just on one battery, and it would do it, but man, if it was cold it wouldn't start. So I had to run two batteries, which is this big 2-gauge wire, and since I didn't have anywhere to put it, I put it in the passenger floorboard, which is stupid, but it worked. I've taken this thing to the Outer Banks and it gets great gas mileage and cruises really well, but it can't do hills worth of crap because it has like 327 or 373 gears on 35s with the manual 3-speed, which is a crap combination. So my plan is to go 410s or maybe even 456s. I want to check the RPMs on the little calculator to see what is best suited for the diesel. So if you know, let me know for 35s. Right now I'm cleaning up this thing, making it work good again. I'm taking out the AC because first of all, the 6.2 diesel doesn't have a AC compressor, and nor do I feel like fitting one. So I'll do the old 255 AC method. 2 windows down, 55 miles per hour. That's your AC. That's all you're going to get. So I got the evaporator out, and as you can see, there's a little rust hole right up here, so I'll get that patched up the proper way. And I made this fancy little shroud because they don't make AC delete kits for the old vans. Ooh, how does this fit? Hold on a second. So this will fit right here, and my hope is, well, it's not hope, it's going to work. I'm going to weld some pieces of metal from the firewall to the front end here to mount the second battery right here, so I can just clean up these wiring and have room in the passenger floorboard. And then this thing will actually have heat again, because the heat wasn't working because the heater, well, not the heater, but the fan was all busted up. Don't mind the wires, those are just extras from the old 350 or 305 that was in this thing. So I'll do this, weld this up, change the motor mounts, and make a new transmission crossmember, and this thing should be ready to go again on the crappy gearing. Once I get it driving fine, I'm going to totally redo the inside. I've got some PRR 15 I'm going to use on the deck. Then I'll put actual flooring in instead of this piece of wood and insulation I slapped down. I did this so fast when I was in the Navy. You can see there's shoddy wiring, and like everything works, it's just not right. Let's see. Oh, and the paint. Yeah, it's time to repaint this thing. My old spray paint, it looked good for a little bit, but it's starting to show its age. And since winter is coming, I'm draining it so it doesn't freeze up my water tank, which needs to be in a better place. I kind of like the layout of the way the bed is in the back and my little storage right here. I love it, and the sink over there. But I want to get it so I can fit a dirt bike on the inside instead of having to strap it to the back. Quality. So yeah, this is a work in progress, and you will see it again. I just wanted to give an update because, you know, I've neglected this thing, and I hate that I have, because I love the van so much. It's so much has happened with me in this thing, and I tried to do a little series on it, how I built it up, but I was so rushed with it. So now I'm going to do the van justice, and I'm going to make it shine again. I'm thinking about like a matte green or a semi-gloss forest green for the paint. I think that looks pretty sweet. But anyways, I'm gonna take off this front end, all of this again, to make it easier to work on. So